is what we do. No guidebooks here, just do it bold. Legends are made in grease and gold. It's more than cars, it's heart and soul, creating drive that takes control. Let's break the mold, stretch the land, chasing the thrill with tools in hand. Welcome to Redskin Garage today, where the sparks fly and tools play. With every twist, turn and grind, you'll find the dreamer's state of mind.
So what I'm doing now is just organizing boxes. Really, containers. Yeah, they're cardboard boxes. They got a couple of uses. First is a container. This one box is 2 containers. I can fill it with bolts or anything. Anything I want to put in here. And label it. And same with the rest of the boxes. Or any size container. But basically what I want to do is nesting doll the boxes. Make them as small as possible. And these are all the boxes that have come out of the room as we were going through it. Some of them we emptied, some of them we just come across, because I would tend to put a couple of empty boxes in there, here or there, along with the totes, just in case. But some of them got swapped out. Some of the items in the boxes got swapped over to a tote, here and there, and you kind of tidy them up as you go, and you find certain things to go here or there. Yep, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just organizing the boxes right now. We're going to get to the next thing here in a minute. So that's what I mean by laid all out on the floor. If this was a container department, it's just now been laid all out on the floor, so that way I can see what I got. You can't nest and all unless you can see what sizes you have to begin with. So you gotta spread them all out on the floor where you can see them. Simple as that. You start with your biggest ones. Big one, like this. Yeah, just two sizes. They're the biggest ones. It's the next biggest one. Smallest one's in the very end. Okay, now. One container inside another. No, it's not the prettiest. It's a lot neater than it was, though. You know what I mean? And now it's all boxes. If I need a box, where do I go? Container Island. For my empty containers. Alright, next one. Just a bag of bags. Here. Let's see, it's going right here. Just thinking. cord, another cord, another cord. Alright. Where do your cords go? The wires. One's a charger, it could go in there with the batteries. The other is an HDMI. All the extra is in the box of wires. And that's where it's going. Yes, first aid kit. I don't think there's anything important in it. Okay, no, nothing. Simply. So basically, just containers, but medical containers. I put them on top of the box of wires because it's closer to home. It was moving out the door, so now I come across it again. That's another thing. Try not to walk back and forth empty-handed if you can help it. But and now I started building a pile of wires. When I come back around doing my cleanup, I'll put that ball of wires inside where it goes, in its home, where it belongs. Even if it's temporary. It's not that hard. Yeah, sometimes you gotta touch things 2 or 3 times. Big deal, man. You know, I was thinking about that. So, say you went to put a bottle lid back on and got irritated at the bottle lid because you got missing the threads. That bottle lid is the same screw as any other screw has ever been. Or any other bottle lid, for that matter. If you've screwed one, you're going to screw 1,000,000 in your lifetime. You might as well take your time and do it right. And get the thread pattern in there the first time. Otherwise, you're wasting time. Yep, otherwise you're wasting time. Anyway, let me see here. How am I going to do this? Yeah. This surround sound. It's such an odd shape. Think about putting it in there first. Around with TV. Keep it good. Let's do it that way. Wire. Don't melt. Oh, everything's okay. There we go. Yeah, the TV. Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. Mr. Christmas over here. Yep, sneak in there. Alright, closing in. On top of that table will be this crap. Biggest one's first, and then smallest one's last.
Boxes tumbling, tools misplaced. My garage is a wild rat race. Cans of paint stacked like a crime. I swear I'll fix it. This is the time. Grab the wrench, grab the dream. Organize this cluttered scene. Every shelf screams for a plan. Tidy up, yes I know I can. Spiders laughing from their thrones underneath my old traffic cones. Chains and cords in a tangled spin. It's chaos, but I'm about to win. Step by step I'll bring the calm. Label bends like a healing balm. Hooks for ladders, spots for screws. My tools won't have excuses to lose. Grab the wrench, grab the dream. Organize this cluttered scene. Every shelf screams for a plan. Tidy up, yes I know I can.
cool little trick you can do with your helmet. You got a wire coat hanger. Just take it, fold it in half. Right, just like that. And just a pointy end this way. Stick your hook through. There it is. Ta-da! Helmet holder. You'll hang right up.
I'd like to get a mannequin and put these helmets on. That's alright though. This works pretty good. The thing about this is, now your visor is always open. So if you store it like this for a while, you get dust on the front side and the back side. You know, sitting down with the visor closed, only the outside's going to get dusty. So, it's up to you.
Looking slick, I wipe my brow. Order reigns where madness plowed. I'll bask in this harmonious state. Garage transformed, ain't it great? Grab the wrench, grab the dream. Organize this cluttered scene. Every shelf screams for a plan. Tidy up, yes I know I can. Looking slick, I wipe my brow. Order reigns where madness plowed.
I guess pretty much, yeah, I could get these clothes hangers down, rearrange some more of them. I think I'm going to hold off on that though. Next, I think I'm going to start just bringing some of that other crap in here. And chairs and the rest of that garage stuff, toys. Yeah, we gotta get that diorama box in here, full of toys. Let's see here. Look at this. Definitely looks a lot better. Let me see here. Yeah. Let's see what else I can bring in here.
Bask in this harmonious state. Garage transform, ain't it great?
Gloves and goggles all in the chest. Sorting and tools in place. Every shelf a perfect space. Colors pop, they guide the way to keep the danger far at bay. A checklist hums a steady tune. Every step we're danger-proof soon. Tighten straps, adjust the flare. Prepared to meet the world out there. Safety harness hanging tight.
That chrome domes, there it is. The whole room finished. Well, finished for now anyway. Yeah. Let's see. We got box movies. Box movies. Movie holders. Hot Wheels. There's 2 boxes of Hot Wheels there. Gold stuff. Diorama toys. Motorcycle gear. Clothes. Other jackets and stuff. To the garage. To the garage. Gotta be sold. Gotta be sold. Going to the garage. Going to the garage. Container island. Going to the garage. Steps up there. Yep. Got all the furniture in here. Furniture department. Got all the yard sale stuff in here. Ready to go out the door. Somebody ever wants it. No, I got another use for it. And some speakers and crap. And in there we got family photos and junk. So now, I got it all out of the living room. This is some things I gotta deal with. I got another funeral to go to. Coming up. Coming up. Won't be long. I had a motorcycle accident. Oh man. Yeah. Never a good thing. But so after all that, I got it cleaned out over here. The furniture ain't over here in the corner no more. I get all the way around the wood stove. So everything that was in here got put into this room. And there's still more room to walk around.
Then there's more room now than there was to start with, and I brought more in here.
Now then, there's more room now than there was to start with, and I brought more in here. Now then, there's more room now than there was to start with, and I brought more in here.
Now then, there's more room now than there was to start with, and I brought more in here.
Couple gaps in there, but it's okay. We'll figure out how to take care of them too. Let's see here. Yeah, ain't much room to walk around, but I can definitely get around in here now, and kind of sort of get to everything I need to get to. So that's a good thing. Yep, I brought more in here, and still have more room than I started out with. That's crazy. It can be done. It can definitely be done. I don't like it, but it's the way it's going to have to be for now until I get rid of some things. Bring another desk in here. Let's see. I'll get the garage clean. That'll be 2 totes gone. Get the gold thing going. That'll be that tote gone. I'll get the diorama done and finished up. But that's a whole other project. So I have to build me an attic. But once I do, that'll be 3 totes gone. I sell these 2 boxes of movies. That'll be 2 extra totes gone. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I gotta sell this box. And her daddy gotta sell this box. That'll be 10 totes gone. Gone. When I get the garage clean, this container island will go out there in the garage. Some of these chairs will get divided out amongst their duties. I'll find a place for them. The clothes, it's a secret project. These plates and stuff, gotta be going through for a secret project or to be sold. Either one. Whatever comes first. These, I may try to hook up to my guitar amplifier. I'm not sure. The picture's gotta be hung up. So once all that's done, there'll be a lot more room in here. And then, I get me a desk in here and put a sewing machine on it and the arts and crafts stuff. And then the Christmas stuff can go in the attic too. So that'll be a bunch moved around. Let's see. Stuffed animals, they might go in the attic too. Sewing stuff, arts and crafts, yeah, and then they'll probably go in the attic. Yeah, one thing at a time. But once I get all that done, there'll be a lot of room in here then. We'll be able to actually have a room again. Yeah, not necessarily in that order, but we'll get them done. Cardboard container round, got to go outside, or to the trash really. You can go to the ABC store and get as many cardboard boxes as you want. But small boxes, you want to keep them because you can't go to the ABC store and get as many of them as you want. So and that'll just help you
Organize bolts and screws and stuff like that. Things like that. Things like that, bub.